Can you do a top 10 teams that will make your guild happy video? Yes, I can. Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, everybody's favorite and beloved Star Wars dad, Nooch Too Good. And yes, we will come to you today with 10 teams that will make your guild happy, or more importantly, your guild leaders. The leaders are the ones you want to be happy because the leaders are the ones that give you that big old boot. You don't want that boot coming out. Back in the day, we had the Nooch boot. I did a lot of Nooch booting back in the day. It's been a while for me. Kind of old memories back there. Booting people, the Nooch boot. Anyway, guys, it's the same at work as it is in your guilds. Keep your head down, do your job, make your boss's life easy. Is there anything you can do for your boss to like take part of their job or take something off their plate that you can do? Can you just do your job really well and make sure they don't have to bother with you? It's the same thing in your guild. Make sure you are not highly visible in your guild for bad things going on. Farm the Geos. That's our very first team. The Geos are going to apply to the two biggest pieces of farming for your guild: territory wars and territory battles. When you start off a new account, you want to get into a guild that's doing Geonosis dark side territory battles. Who cares about light side? We'll talk about that in a moment. In Geonosis dark side territory battles, you need the Geos. They have missions on every single day. At least the first 3 days. I don't know about that fourth day, but the Geos have constant missions in Geonosis Darkside territory battles, and guilds that are doing Geo Darkside territory battles are going to want you to have the Geos upgraded. They're very important there, specifically for getting Wat Tambor shards in day 3. So get your Geos up for territory battles, but also get your Geos up for territory wars. You've got this great Hive Tactics Territory Wars Omicron on Poggle here. While in Territory Wars, if there are no enemy galactic legends and all allies are Geonosian at the start of the battle and the first time an ally is summoned right at the bat, Geonosian allies gain Geo Brood until the end of the battle or they're defeated. Geo Brood says plus 20% max health, protection, offense, tenacity, and 10 speed for each Geo ally. When this character is defeated, revive at 100% health, protection, and turn meter. This team, the Geos, lasts until very late in Territory Wars. I don't know that the end game guilds are using the Geos in Territory Wars. Maybe they are, but my guild is at, I don't know, what are we at these days? Let's make a look at our galactic power. This could be important to this entire discussion here. Knights of Ren, 500 million galactic power. We use the Geos every single time. Sorry, am I supposed to be saying this? We often use the Geos. I don't think we're fooling anybody there. Anyway, we only really lose to guilds that are sandbagging and not having all their members join. But the game will be updated. Of course it will, because I'm doing a video and this is 4 minutes from now, so we'll have to deal with that when it comes out. Anyway, get the Geos on your squad for your guild. It'll make your guild happy. It'll get you into a good guild, territory wars, and territory battles. And speaking of territory wars, here's your boy, General Grievous, my Grievous team, and you're gonna see this a few times. I gotta be blunt. I'm probably riding my reputation a little bit in my main guild. I know my deacon kind of runs the territory battles. Yeah, and he's still mad at me about my Inquisitors. We'll get to that in a minute. And I don't really have this Grievous team up and running. I don't have a Zeta on B2. I don't have a Zeta on B1. I don't have a Zeta or an Omicron on Droideka. That Omicron on Droideka, while in Territory Wars, Droideka gains damage immunity for 1 turn at the start of the battle. I read it over here. Nope. Which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. Droideka also gains 1 stack of charge for 1 turn whenever another ally takes a turn. Whenever an ally is marked, Droideka gains 25% max health stacking until the end of the encounter, and the ally in the leader slot gains 20% turn meter at the start of each turn. If Droideka has damage immunity, all allies are immune to daze and stun. While Droideka is marked, all other allies have plus 25% potency and speed. The first time Droideka is defeated while marked and an ally is active, revive all allies. That sounds familiar. Revive all allies at the end of the turn, and then all allies recover 100% health. At the start of Droideka's turn, all allies recover 100% health and protection. That Droideka Omicron is dangerous, and my guild often uses these guys in Territory Wars. Anyway, the General Grievous team, if you've got that team decked out and you got this Droideka Omicron, your guild's gonna love you in Territory Wars. This is a really good team, and it's very similar to that Poggle team. You'll see it deep into Territory Wars on guilds. Apologies to my guild leaders, but yeah, we're using that team. We're using that team on deep. And it comes to mind now as I'm going through this. I guess this is why we don't see any, like, Arnold make videos about this, because he's not allowed to talk about what's going on in Territory Wars. Hey, I got the Phoenix up here. You know, we're all farming Phoenix anyway, because they're one of the first 2 teams you should farm in this game. But hey, you know what? Hera's got a great Territory War Omicron for her leader ability. Phoenix allies have plus 30% counter chance. I think that's 100%, isn't it? Is that 100%? Are they? What are they at previously? Wait a minute. The counter chance comes from Kanan, right? 70% there. Well, guess what? That's 100%. 70, just for the kids out there, 70 plus 30 is 100. So 70% plus 30% is 100%. They have a 100% counter chance with this Territory Wars Omicron, plus 50% max health and plus 30 speed. When Hera uses backup plan, that's where you revive your ally. All Phoenix allies gain backup plan for 3 turns. The first time each other Phoenix ally falls below 50% health, Hera gains 80% turn meters, so she can give him backup plan. Whenever a Phoenix ally uses a special ability, all Phoenix allies gain 10% offense until they're defeated. And plus, with all the cooldown reductions on Chopper, and I think even Captain Rex has cooldown reductions. Where is it here? Yeah, 60% chance to reduce that ally's cooldowns by 1. He's going to be using this basic a lot. You're just going to be reducing your cooldowns all the time. So she's constantly going to have backup plan available. This is a great Territory Wars team. You're going to farm this team anyway. Throw that TW Omicron onto Hera and make some good things happen for your guild. Make your guild leaders and your guild happy today with a nice Phoenix team for Territory Wars. And let's venture back into territory battles for the rest of this video. Yeah, there are other teams in Territory Wars that I know are very effective, but we're trying to find teams that, I don't know, it's a limit, maybe a limited scope. Get on me. Hey, you guild leaders and guildies out there, in the comments, put some more teams that I'm missing here for Territory Wars, territory battles. Are there teams that you require your guild to farm? I'm fortunate. I'm in a guild that doesn't require farms. We have a good time. We work with each other. We work towards common goals, but we don't require farms in my guild. Let me know what you guys are requiring out there and some teams I miss for Territory Wars, because the rest of this is territory battles. The Inquisitors, speaking specifically of Grand Inquisitor, this is the team that you farm to get your Reva shards. And I am here waiting for the game to reboot at any moment now, but we're looking here in the third tier, 1, 2, 3, the third neutral battle on Tatooine. You're grabbing Reva shards. You're using your Inquisitors with Grand Inquisitors, Seventh Sister, etc., to go get Reva shards. If you want a quick path into a guild that's doing Rise of the Empire territory battles, let's talk about Lightside Geo in a minute. If you want a quick path into a guild doing Rise of the Empire territory battles, farm your Inquisitors early and often, or go get yourself that Inquisitor bundle, the Lightspeed bundle when it comes out again. Go get your Grand Inquisitor, get them all up to Relic 7, and go get some Reva shards. Show your guild that you're committed. I was all in on this on day 1. That's why my guys are all Relic 5 and can't actually participate. I think you have to be, Relic 7. I have to be honest. I've done this event before on like my old account. I've never... You guys watched it. I unlocked Grand Inquisitor with Reva. I just pooped out on that one. Deacon, I love you, buddy. I really do. I'm glad you're here. I really am. But I'm still taking heat. I'm still taking heat because I still have not farmed my Inquisitors or Relic 7. It's my project right now that I'm working on. I will get there. I will help my guild out. But honestly, they carried me through this Reva mission and Grand Inquisitors. Hey, let's take a side trip here. I forgot to mention and talk about light side Geonosis territory battles, which is somewhere that nobody should be. Can I see it here? Let's find out. Guild events. No, I can't see. I can only see Rise of the Empire. Light side Geonosis territory battles is a place that no one should be living. It is, I might have seen more than you could see there, but more than you should see. You take your clone troopers in, maybe your Bad Batch, whatever. There's a cam mission on day 4, day 3, I don't remember. It's been a while. A long while. Lightside territory battles, Lightside Geonosis territory battles, they're just brutal. It's like way overtuned. Like, the battles there are as hard, if not harder, than the battles in Rise of the Empire territory. Probably harder in some cases. And it's really difficult to get through. When you get to the third round of it, you can get those cam shards with your clones. They say Shock T in your clones, right? Am I thinking is Shock T in there? Boy, it's just been too long. But if you're in a guild doing light side Geonosis territory battles, you need to talk them into doing Rise of the Empire. Cam is not really worth it. That you can go get them to get 3. It's not. I know it's not efficient. People can go buy the cam bundle. They'll get cam later. It's just not worth it for that one character because those territory battles really suck, and you could be getting more rewards overall, except for cam, by doing Rise of the Empire territory battles with the go. So don't do light side Geonosis territory battles, please. Go and do Rise of the Empire. And speaking of Rise of the Empire territory battles, here's something my guild is not quite circled around to yet. We're building. I'll be building up my Ufus, my Cere Junda, my Cal Kestis, my Cal Jr. here very soon on the roster. In the next several months, we'll be getting that going. But this mission, if you've got these characters and you can work with your guild to get this thing done 30 times, you unlock the bonus zone and you're getting a bunch of Kyrotech for your guild. You're going to make your guild and your guild leaders very, very happy by doing this. I've had people talking about this and how awesome it is to get all this Kyrotech on your roster every time TB comes around. Hey, it's something I have not done yet. I'm working on it, and I'm here to say, do as I say and not as I do. I'm not ready with Jedi Knight Cal, Cere Junda, Young Cal. I'm not ready with these guys, Baby Cal. I don't have them ready yet, but that is on the docket for the next, I'm going to say next 6 months after we get our Inquisitors, Jedi Master Kenobi, Lord Vader. We're on our way to Bo-Katan and Jedi Knight Cal, so I'll be getting those things done soon. Speaking of Bo-Katan, another special mission for Rise of the Empire territory battles will involve Bo-Katan Mandalore, Beskar Mando, and you throw IG-12 in there for good measure. Let's go take a look at that without the smooth transition this time. Rise of the Empire territory battles, right? Is it here? No, right there. There we go. Yep, Bo-Katan Mandalore, Beskar armor. You're taking on the Crate Dragon here. Special rewards once again for your guild. We go and take a look. We're getting Kyrotech and Kyrotech. That looks familiar. These characters, your Cere Junda and Cal Kestis. Is it Cal? Maybe it's just Cal Kestis. Your Cere Jundas and your Cal Kestis. I think that's. I have a dad joke. I have a dad joke. What do you call Cal Kestis's reproductive organs? It's Cal Kestis. You got it. All right. Anyway, I'm so sorry. This channel is really going downhill. All right. So look, Bo-Katan Mandalore, Beskar Mando. Put IG-12 in there. Another great team to get your guild a lot of extra fatty bonuses in Rise of the Empire territory battles. Of course, they all have to be participating. Of course, my guild's not ready to do that yet. But if you want to make the guild happy and get them kicked off in the right way, this is a good way to do it. And speaking of a good way to do it, Jabba the Hutt, baby. Jabba the Hutt is required, I think, on every... Is he required up here? Let's see. Jabba the Hutt is required there. Is he required up here? I don't even know. I haven't even gotten here yet. Jabba the Hutt. Is he required up here on... that was Vandor. This is Hoth. Nothing like... Oh, that's Dr. Aphra. Oh, I was so excited. I thought I had it. Jabba the Hutt on Hoth. Does it get any better than Jabba the Hutt going from the sand planet to the ice planet to the snow planet to every single neutral planet up and down the middle of the galaxy? It's not even something we mention when we talk about farming Jabba the Hutt as your first galactic legend in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, as he goes right up the middle of this Rise of the Empire territory battles map. Every single guild, not over here, right? Not over here. You can't do it twice because you've already got the other stuff going at the same time. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Okay, so anyway, there you go. So Jabba the Hutt right through the middle of that Rise of the Empire territory battles map guild. You got it, Jabba the Hutt. Another reason to make Jabba the Hutt your first galactic legend in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. I got one more to look at, and then we'll give some honorable mentions. And it's going to be your Empire fleet. Now, I've got Thrawn up here, but there is a mission in Rise of the Empire that requires the Executrix on Tier 1. And you're going to want to have the Scythe and TIE Interceptor out there. Scythe and TIE Interceptor, not only do you need them for this mission, but they also come into play as platoon. You have to platoon these guys over and over and over and over again on all the dark side planets in Rise of the Empire territory battles. And when we take a look at that mission, here we go. You've got to have the Scythe here, and this is where you want to be using the Executrix. Go take a look. I think Bit Dynasty or Scribe or Bit Dynasty have a really good video on that. Maybe I'll link it if I remember to. I'll probably forget. Honestly, I record these at night. I come back and edit them in the morning. I'm going to forget about it. So check out Scribe or Bit Dynasty for a guide on how to do this this little special combat mission here with your Executrix. But like I said, not only that, can I see it here? I can see it. Are they down here in this level? I don't think they're in the first tier because you need the ships. But in every other tier, as far as platoons, if we jump into the platoons for Tier 2, that was Mustafar. But now we're on Geonosis. And if we go in the platoons on Geonosis, they were right there and I missed them. We got lots and lots and lots of scythe. TIE Interceptor, TIE Interceptor, There's a lot of that. You'll make your guild happy by having those ships. Their Proving Grounds unlocks these days, but if you're going to be getting on Proving Grounds, get those ships unlocked as soon as you can, because your guild will be happy that you're filling platoons. TIE Interceptor, Scythe, TIE Interceptor, Scythe, TIE Interceptor. It's all over the place. It keeps going and going. You get the idea for that Empire fleet with TIE Interceptor and Scythe in there to really make your guild happy on Rise of the Empire territory battles. And a couple honorable mentions, and I know there are more, but Lord Vader and Dr. Aphra have specific call-out special missions in Rise of the Empire territory battles. And I think it's worth calling out right now. Like, if you're doing Hoth territory battles, you need to farm specific teams. There's a Phoenix. There are Phoenix missions on the light side. There are Imperial Trooper missions on the dark side. There's Rogue One missions on the light side. I mean, I think you should farm Phoenix and Imperial Troopers. You guys know this. This is my thing. Regardless of what you're doing on your new account, you should farm those every time. I'm not going to call out Hoth territory battles because I think that you can get by without doing a lot of those teams, and your guild will be okay. And your guild should be moving into Geo territory battles like very early on. If you're in a guild doing Hoth, I think they need to step up, because even like 4 or 5 stars in GOTB, it may not be as fun, and that's the drawback. It gets you more rewards and gets you moving on your way toward Negotiator and Malevolence with that get to currency. So a special call out to Lord Vader and Dr. Aphra. I'm sure there are others. Again, tell me in comments, you guild leaders and guildies out there, what are some teams that you need to be required for territory battles or territory wars that I'm not mentioning today, because this is the end. I'm not going any further than what you see in front of you right now. That's all we got. Everybody, I want to hear from you. I will talk to you very soon. Always remember, it's too good. One of those missions is getting Wat Tambor shards, which you've got to get for your guild. You need to have the Geos up and running. It's one of the first teams you should get to get yourself into a guild that's doing Geonosis territory battles. Geonosis territory battles, period. I was trying to keep going with that, and I missed the music here on this whole thing.